Afternoon everyone, welcome back to my channel, Kev's Wild Kitchen. Today I'm doing my take on Cowboy Chilli with jack potato, all done in a Dutch oven on a homemade tripod. Say homemade, it's basically just three branches. But my first time lashing it together, so homemade. Stay tuned, there's going to be some surprising ingredients in the chili, so I hope you enjoy it, and let's go. So we started off collecting three branches, roughly equal size. Put a clove hitch on one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over the first one. Get that wrong already. Over the first one, under the second one. Keeping them as tight as we can get and as uniform as we can get. Around the first one, over the second one, around the first one. Just tighten them up as we go along, tight as we can get them. As you can see, this is only the second time I've ever done this, but it'll come good. About three passes should be enough. Now, what we're going to do is go over the first, suck it back through. Up. Now go back round the second one. Pass back through this side. One more pass on the top, just to use the excess paracord. And then tie it off, and then should be ready. So we'll get us set up. That's our basic lashing. There we go. My first tripod, homemade. Happy with that. So, to get this fire going today, I bought this fatwood online. I've never done it with fatwood. I've been debating whether to slice some off, which I have in there, or to use the back of the knife to get some scrapings. I don't know what's best, so if anyone knows, let me know in the comments. I have got quite a bit in there, so I might just do. Let's see whether we can get this going. Nothing too far. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. It's not great so far. Am I doing anything wrong using fatwood? Do you need a lot more? No idea. If anyone knows, let me know, please. Right, so I've put some shredded jute twine in there. Take straight away. It's long. Suppose stick to what you know best, I suppose. Stick going now, that's all that matters. And get this chili on. That's better, she's going a treat now. These are our ingredients for our chili. So we're going to start with our mince. Chorizo, I think chorizo gives a lovely little bite. Especially I cut it into chunks rather than mashing it up or using pork sausage meat. We have tomato puree, sweet corn, passata, chopped tomatoes. Obviously our vegetables, onion and peppers, a little bit of chili to give it that bit of spice, garlic cloves, kidney beans. You can't have chili without kidney beans in my opinion. Beer to let it down. Two special ingredients I use is coffee, which I'll make a hot coffee later to put that in, and also our spices. Now our spices are made up of oregano, cumin, chili powder. Special secret ingredient, another one, is cocoa powder. It just gives a subtle flavour, but some of the recipes I've seen use it, and we tried it a long time ago, and we're converted and use it all the time. Really tasty. I'll put all the quantities I've added on the screen, so let's crack on. So let's get our water on to make our coffee. So with the coffee, I've gone for 4 spoons of this al caffè time, Italian style. Basically you just need 1 cup of strong coffee. So I'll make cafetiere. I'm sure the wife will finish the rest. So our water is steaming away, boiling away. So let's get in there now with, I'm just going to go just over half, because I say I want it to be quite strong, so it's pretty much 1 kettle's worth. God, it smells beautiful. Let that sit for a minute, and then we'll be ready. We'll get the Dutch oven on. Beautiful. So, ready to go on our chili. So what I'm going to do is go in there with a nice bit of oil. About 3 tablespoons roughly. A little bit more. I just want to make sure this pan, because it's a new Dutch oven, this one, a slightly bigger one, I just want to make sure it's really well coated. It is seasoned, but I just want to make sure it's all good. Now that bit's done, we go in there with our mince. So, put that in there. Go on the 2 mode. Got no paper on. We'll get that broken up. We're just going to cook that now until it's all browned. So we're pretty much browned up now. You can see the chorizo. So that's roughly the size I go for, just so it's a nice bite and a mouthful. So that can also go in there now, and that'll let off some nice oil. So chorizo's had a couple of minutes. So now I'm going to go in with the garlic, pepper, onion and chilli, and a little bit of pepper which I put on top, just because I didn't put any in the mix earlier on, so I forgot. Just give it a nice little stir. Get all the oils mixed up, juices, and just for the next sort of 5 minutes the lid can go on and then onions can sweat down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so veg has been on for a couple of minutes. Looking great. So can you see that properly? Just going to give it a quick stir and then get ready to add our liquids. Give it a couple more minutes. Well, the aroma's coming off now, it's incredible. Right, so let's go. So this is the beer I'm going with, which is Amber Ale, Badger's Thirsty Ferret. Never heard of it, but go with that. Now we also need to go in with our tin tomatoes. Tomato paste, I'd say about 2 teaspoons worth. Our passata, and you may need to top it up after you've stirred it and things. And our spice mix. And the coffee, about a cup's worth. That'll probably do. So, give all that a stir. Now, obviously, depending on the thickness, you've still got to, I've still got to add the beans to this, which I do a bit later on. So we'll just basically let this cook down for probably around 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. Stay tuned. Okay, let's give this a quick stir, just make sure. Oh, it looks good. Looking really good. Only been on for 10 minutes since I put the sauces in, so really happy. So I made these lantern holders earlier on with just some wood I had laying around. Quite pleased with them. And now it's time for a beer. Okay, been on for about 45 minutes now. So let's give it a quick stir, see how we're getting on. It's looking great. If you're worried about it looking too juicy, you can leave the lid off a little bit, let it cook down a little bit, but obviously I've got the sweet corn and being smoked out, and the beans to go in, which will also thicken it up. Looking good though. Right, so now time for our beans. So we're going to go in with 2 tins. These have been drained. Okay, 2 tins of red kidney beans, and big tub of sweet corn, again drained, just to add that little bit of sweetness. Another nice stir. The beans will cook down as well and thicken it back up, thicken it up a bit as well. So, get it all stirred in. About an hour, and then we should be good to go. Looking great. Okay, so our jacket potatoes. So they've just been oil, salted, and wrapped in tin foil. So what we're going to do now, pull some coals over. Oil's going straight away. And what I'll do, give them about an hour. Keep turning them every about 10 minutes till they're nice and soft, and then we're good to go. Okay, so let's see how we're getting on. Oh, good. Oh, beautiful. So another 5 minutes. I'm going to leave the lid off just to get rid of some of this steam, and then we're ready to serve. Right, so let's dish up. So our chili is looking fantastic. So I'm not sure whether you can see that well at the minute. So let's see the second potatoes. Oh, hot. Oh, which come out actually really, really good. Happy with them. So let's get these cut. Oh, that sounded great. Wow, beautiful. Soft and fluffy in the middle. Yeah, really good. Really happy with that. Okay. Now, chili is looking fantastic. Not sure whether you could see it properly. Looking really, really good. So, let's put this on there. Weighs a ton. This recipe roughly does about, I'd say about 8 portions, roughly. It's going to be our tea tomorrow, as well as tonight. So, I'm going to dish a good portion up. Okay. There we go. Now, obviously, it's got to be cheese on top to get all nice and melted. A little bit more, I'd say. Now, I also like a little bit of sour cream on mine, just to give that bit of unctuousness, if that's a word. A couple of chives. And just for the colour, which I like, a little bit of chilli. So there we go, my take on a cowboy chili con carne with jacket potato. Looks great, I think. So now let's have a taste. So thank you all for following me again today for another video. Hope you liked it. Just kind of about to have a taste. I think, to be truthful, I think it looks fantastic. I mean, say as a family man, I do this for my wife, my daughter, quite often. The boys don't like it, but it's great. It really is. It's got just about enough spice. The beer gives it like a depth of flavour. The chocolate adds something. I mean, the thing is, with this recipe, you try it and you sort of think, you can taste something, but it's not chocolate. You know, it's just something there. And we sort of, always sort of said, is it the coffee, is it the oregano that we put in there, which is a bit of an odd one as well, but it works. So, hope you enjoyed it, and please try it. So thank you again for joining me, and hopefully see you next week.